Well, if you've taken a trip to the cabin up north, chances are you've probably stopped at a seasonal staple up there. Gordy's High Hat in Cloquet is a favorite for visitors and locals alike. It's even been on the Food Network's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives twice.
But as Maury Glover shows us in tonight's Maury Stories, the institution in northern Minnesota is entering a new era without its founders.
The community of Cloquet in northern Minnesota is known for being the home of a gas station designed by Frank Lloyd Wright. But a building just up the road is also bringing the past into the present.
Can I get you?
Can I get a bacon burger?
Okay, it's fun because you see a lot of the old faces that you haven't seen in a while.
At Gordy's High Hat, tradition is on the menu.
42?
Okay.
I got you right over here, boss.
The 50s style restaurant serving up a side of nostalgia, along with its all-American fare.
The days go by fast because it's so busy.
Every year, Gordy's opening is a sure sign of spring.
Eating a double cow with cheese and 2 bagels.
But this season is its first without a pair of familiar faces.
It was a little bit bittersweet opening without them this year. This would be my grandpa back in the 50s. That was his signature pose. And my beautiful grandmother, Marilyn Lundquist, right here.
Seaver Lundquist is part of the third generation of Lundquists to run the business.
This would be Gordy's spot right here. Leaned up just like this, taking orders on this pad.
Along with his dad, Dan.
Hey, how you doing?
Here we are again.
Yes, we like that.
And brother Danny.
12 conies. That is a lot of conies.
It's a family affair, keeping his grandparents' legacy alive.
It's always been our goal is to run this place in a way that they would be proud of.
Gordon and Marilyn Lundquist started Gordy's High Hat as a roadside diner in 1960, naming it after the big white hats chefs wear in the kitchen. It quickly became known for its hand-patted hamburgers, homemade onion rings, and fresh blended shakes. And Lundquist says the food hasn't changed since.
We try not to change anything because they never changed anything, and it worked for 65 years.
Lundquist says his grandparents both worked the burger joint well into their 90s. Gordy behind the counter and Marilyn behind the grill. In fact, he says Gordy was such a local celebrity, some customers didn't even notice when Oscar-winning actress and Cloquet native Jessica Lange stopped in for a bite to eat a few years back.
She's standing at the counter, and meanwhile, my grandpa Gordy is taking orders right next to me. So I'm talking to Jessica Lange, and people are coming up taking pictures with my grandpa Gordy like he's some big celebrity, and they don't even know that Jessica Lange is in the background of all their photos. And I'm like, the real celebrity's right over here. This is just, my grandpa who sells cheeseburgers.
Lundquist says Gordy's is a popular pit stop for people from the Twin Cities on their way to their cabins up north. And his grandparents took pride in not only building a business, but building a community.
The talking to people, getting to know their neighbors, getting to know people that were traveling through town. They did it for 65 years, and they knew thousands and thousands of people.
What can I get you? How you doing?
Doing well.
And Lundquist says that community is getting his family through the tough task of operating Gordy's without its founders. Gordy himself passed away a couple of years ago, while Marilyn died this past December.
It's different not having my folks around just to bump things off of,
It would be hard if it weren't for these lasting customers that they have provided for us, because there are so many people that are stopping in because they know us now and they're sharing memories of my grandparents.
But just like generations of families have come through the doors over the last 6.5 decades, a new generation of Lundquists will carry on Gordy and Marilyn's life's work.
We're part of this community, and we want to be here a long time.
Need a tender, a fish and chips.
Because at Gordy's, it's not just the employees who are family, it's the customers too.
Our goal is just to make sure that we maintain these relationships with customers from all around the country that have come here, and hopefully build off that too.
How are you doing today? How are you doing?
For Maury Stories, Maury Glover, Fox 9.
Gotta go there.
You do. I've been there. It is the perfect drive-in experience, and it's so genuine because of the family that built it.
So nostalgic, too. You walk in and you go, whoa, back to the 50s.
It's delicious.